the same old conversation. Who's dating who, who's leaving, who's chasing. Scrolling through a timeline full of drama and trends, but nobody asking how somebody's really been. We talk about attraction, we talk about desire, but never about the things that keep us up at night. Nobody wants to mention anxiety or pain, or the silent battles people fight every day. Why are we so uncomfortable when the topic gets too real? Why we change the subject when somebody starts to heal? Why is it always sexual? Why is it always relationship-based? Why we never talk about growth or the struggles that people face? Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about finding peace. Let's talk about self-worth and what it takes to believe there's a whole lot more to life than who's loving who this week. Sometimes the deepest conversations are the ones we never speak. Tell me about your dreams, tell me about your fears, tell me what you learned from all these years. Tell me how you're coping when life don't go your way. Tell me what keeps you moving when you wanna walk away. 'Cause everybody got a story hidden underneath a smile, and sometimes one real conversation can change somebody's life. We all need connection, but not the kind that's surface deep. I'm talking about the conversations that help us soul breathe. Why is it always sexual? Why is it always relationship-based? Why we never talk about healing or the burdens that we carry every day? Let's talk about purpose. Let's talk about self-respect. Let's talk about becoming the best version of ourselves next. There's a whole lot more to life than who's holding who's in. Sometimes the strongest connection starts with understanding. What about the people hurting quietly? The ones pretending they're okay? The ones carrying the weight of the world but smiling anyway? What if we made room for honesty and truth? Maybe we'd all feel a little less alone, walking in each other's shoes. So let's talk about ways. Let's talk about the mind. Let's talk about the things that help us grow over time. Let's talk about forgiveness. Let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about the hard stuff that nobody speaks enough of. 'Cause life is more than attraction, more than a temporary spark. Sometimes the most important conversations start inside the heart. So if you're listening, tell me how you're really doing today. Not the answer you give everybody else, the real one.